name's Ricky Barnett. I am a captain for the Miramar Fire Rescue Department. What I'm going to talk to you about today is the competition that was held in Mexico City, Mexico, which was the first ever advanced life support competition held in that country. The competition was hosted by the International Mexican Red Cross. The Miramar Fire Rescue Department participated in that competition, which spanned over 2 days and 30 hours of grueling work. We were amongst many teams that were there to compete over a 2-day, 30-hour period. The teams had really no idea of what they were going into. There was probably over 80 firefighters, 15 teams of over 4 or 5 personnel that participated in this competition. We were just one of those 15 teams, and we placed second in that overall competition. They didn't know when the calls were coming, they didn't know what they were responding to, but they all got dispatched to different calls. Some of the calls went through 4 o'clock in the morning. Weather conditions, altitude sickness, and sleep deprivation. And teams overcame that and worked very well together. The big scenario was a bus accident in a limited access area of the city, very rural part, and the scenario was that the bus had crashed due to a landslide. Now, one obstacle that we threw in there was, because of the landslide, they could not get to the actual bus accident, that the only way to get to the bus accident was to row in a boat across a lake in order to get that. Now that we just did it to more entertaining purposes and to give them some type of an obstacle, and again, more realistic, and make it more entertaining for not only the spectators but for the competitors also.
You're gonna have to get across. It's the only way to get across. And two, you guys gotta go on. You have to get in that boat. Get in that boat.
There was over 25 patients involved, and the teams had to go and mitigate as much as they can. Now, this scenario is mostly of management, because when you show up with a 3-person crew and you have 25 patients, it's almost impossible to treat all 25 patients. So the first thing they have to do is do what we call triage, or sort the more critical patients and treat the critical patients first.
I'm establishing at least a level 3 MCI for the time being. Okay, she is alert. She's alert. Yes. Respirations? She does have a respiratory rate of 14. 14. Perfusion? Radial pulse. She does have a radial pulse. Present. Strong and regular. It's strong. Okay, what is bothering her right now? Just that bruising? Yes. All right, we're going to go ahead and tag her. Green tag for the time being. Can you walk? Can you walk? No walk. Respiratory rate, does she have a radial pulse? She has a radial pulse of 140. Okay. 140, okay, red. That's the subject to red. Red. She's got it? Red. Okay. She can hold it. Can I get these? Okay, buddy, can you walk? Okay. We've exposed him. You know where you at? Huh? Move. He has her. Position 4,000. Breathing. 0. Position. 0. Position. 0. Tag everybody. It's a black tag. I need 7 rescues in staging plus 2 extra additional in the hole. Okay. So I'm requesting 9 additional ALS transporting rescues. Okay, been notified. All right. You tagged everybody? Yes. All right, I'm getting the reds off scene. This is your patient. Can you transport it with me? Okay. Okay. The next red, this is black. This is the yellow. All right. Any more red? Working on this, guys? Hey, I need another ambulance. Man is staging, send me. Red. How many reds you got there? Red. I need a... How many do you have? How many reds do you have there? About 4. All right, 4. So we're looking at 5. These are black. All right, so command is staging, send me 7 additional rescues right there. Okay. And notify dispatch that I'm also going to need an additional 4 or 5 units in the staging area for additional resources.
once they got on scene, their job was to manage the scene and go around and triage all the patients in order to figure out which ones needed to be treated first. Now, this whole scenario only took 10 minutes, and we limited their treatment area to 10 minutes. Now, what we were looking for is not so much the treatment of how they treated the patient, but more of a management style of which patients were going to get treated most or first. And the scores were based on that. The Miramar Fire Rescue Team also did very well in this scenario, and they sorted and did everything they did, and they actually did start treating patients before the scenario was actually over. Miramar has always been good about training. We're always competing in different competitions. The training alone keeps us at that high level of treatment that we can for all our patients and all our residents here in the city. Our high level keeps us above just the average paramedic or the average firefighter, and it keeps us to that high standard that we hold here in Miramar. Me personally, I've been competing with the City of Miramar for well over 12 years. We have put together different competitions. In my opinion, this is probably one of the most, if not the most, realistic scenario that we have ever done.